Welcome to the sellthatoption.com YouTube channel. If this is your first time joining us here, taking a look at any of our daily recap videos, please feel free to reach out to me at ryan@sellthatoption.com should you have any questions about the process or anything that you're about to view. Now, momentarily, you're going to get to see a dated version of what I send to our members here at sellthatoption.com every single day after the close if we initiate a trade. Okay, and so I send these after the market closes. They're able to take a look at the trades that I make. I'll talk about why I entered the trade, what I was looking for when I initiated the trade, my profit targets for that trade, and any general market commentary that was important when we were looking at that trade. Now, it's important to note here that these are trades that you can take a look at the night after. You don't have to be chained to your computer all day. See if there's something that you like and then initiate the trade potentially on the next business day. Okay, and so what we're going to do is here is if you are a member or you're looking at a membership, what you would do is you would come over here, select members, and then you would click daily recap videos. Okay, so let's take a look at exactly what a daily recap video page would look like and how our members would utilize that page. All right, now here we are in our daily recap video page, and so you can see a little bit of education that our members would get to read, and then you just go down here and you click play. Okay, now I've got it set up to where the most recent video is always the first one that shows up. You can see the date, and so what you would do is you would just click play, and then you would be able to see the video. Okay, I don't have any of the other videos set up, but what you can do is you can come to this page right here, and then you can see all of previous videos that we have listed on the site. Okay, without any further information, let's get right into the daily recap video. All right, here we are in our account statement for today. One of the things you're going to notice is we are doing this a little bit early. It's about 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, but I am almost positive that we have done everything that we're going to do for the day. Okay, so let's take a look at the things that we did. So we opened, we'll start at the bottom here under the filled orders. We filled 5 orders today. Down there on the bottom, we closed EWJ, the 59 straddle, or we opened the EWJ 59 straddle for $2.31 of credit. We opened a EWY straddle at the 76 for $4.33 in credit. We opened an FXI at $2.94 in credit. We opened an XLV for $2.98 in credit, and we closed an URA trade, the 12 put at 10 cents of credit. You'll notice that these are all for January expiration. IV is pretty elevated right now, as we're going to talk about here in a second, which is why we are opening some of these trades. Now, one of the things that I want you to notice is that we already have our closing trades in, okay? And so what this means is that we have our closing trades in. I was actually out of the office when this URA trade closed, and so what you'll do is for the straddles, if you ended up doing a straddle with me, what you'll do is you'll take this $2.31, and we're targeting 50% profit, so we'd put in a closing good to canceled order at $1.15. Same for this EWY. What we'll do is we will do it at $2.16 or so, which, as you can see, we already have up here. Alrighty, and here we are in our IV percentile. One of the things that you're going to notice very, very quickly is that we have a couple that are right around the 50 level, and so that is kind of why I put those trades on today, and also why I went out a little bit earlier than we typically go, right? We typically enter positions approximately 50 days out from expiration. As you're going to see, we're at 60 days out from expiration, but because IV is a little elevated in these securities, this is why we're moving out at 60 days rather than 50 to go ahead and take advantage of the elevated IV levels. Okay, so as you can see, EWY is at 67, EWJ is at 57, XLV is at 48, and FXI is also at 48. When I entered the trades at the beginning of the day, we were right at 50 for XLV and FXI, and so they have retraced a little bit. However, that is exactly why I went ahead and entered these trades. Okay, so let's move on and take a look at the risk profiles for each of the 4 trades that we entered into today. All right, and here we are in XLV. As you can see here, we have pretty nice break evens at 78.01 and 83.98 with a current probability of profit of right at 50%. Again, with early management, we'll likely be able to make that a little bit better. Let's move into FXI. FXI way wide break evens from 44.06 all the way to 49.93 with a current probability of profit of 57.55 or 35. I can't tell what that is off the top of my head. Looks like 55. Probability of profit there. Again, early management with these. And we'll be able to hopefully close this out profitably. Again, we took in a pretty nice credit here, and so we'll just continue to monitor this trade. Okay, let's take a look at our last two, EWY and EWJ. All right, and here we are in EWY, massive break evens here, all the way from 71.68 to 80.33. So we'll just let this trade continue to move back and forth between these areas. If we need to, we will manage. And then the last trade we have on, let's take a look at that break even, 58.48% probability of profit. And our break evens are all the way from 56.69 all the way to 61.31. Okay, and so this is where we are at. Really good trades on today, really taking advantage of that pop and implied volatility this morning. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me at ryan@sellthatoption.com. Otherwise, as always, stay humble, stay hungry, and here's to our success.